Greetings to all our fans. We move ahead in our age of progress. Moving into round 6, Queen Vicky and the UK are on top with 78 progress points to 69 progress points for Otto von Bismarck and Germany. France and the US are still way behind. Okay, now we move on to round 6, and now we get a news report from the Far East, and this pertains to the outbreak of war between our UK and China. Now, how does this happen? Well, it's simple. We want free trade, so we are more than willing to buy tea, silk, and porcelain and other products from China. However, they don't want our stuff. But we do have something I think their people would love, and that is opium. Well, the Chinese are being very obstinate and protectionist, so we'll have to send a naval flotilla out there to sink their junks, and that we do. Progress moves on. We see that we have a GDP of 240. Which resulted in large part from getting 10 econ progress points in the last round. The 240 GDP translates into 12 tokens, of which 2 we pay legendary advisor Isambard Kingdom Brunel on the payroll. That gives us 10 tokens to play with. So we see that we have 10 tokens. Germany has 11. France has 8. And U.S. still has a measly 4. So in terms of the domain strengths, we see that Germany and France dominate in the science domain. They both have 3 domain strength points. We are ahead in the transportation domain by far. We have with 9 domain strength points. France has a slight edge over us in the engineering domain. And the U.S. has a slight advantage over Germany in the resources domain with 5 domain strength points to 4 for Germany. So let's start here with our investing. We will put 1 token here. We're very far ahead, pretty strong in transportation. So I think 1 token would suffice there. We have 9 tokens left over. We can look at, I would look at the engineering breakthroughs. We have 5 of them. France has an edge there, but they only have 8 tokens, so they can't cover everything. So let's start off here with where we own the foundational breakthroughs here and there. 2 there, just to make sure they were ahead of the French. And we have 5 tokens left over. I would tend to put them here and here, and let's see what happens. Okay, we did well. We did win 5 breakthroughs, and here they are in all their glory, and we can look at a little more detail here. So in this round we won 16 progress points to 9 for Germany. U.S. did get 5, and France is at the bottom there with 3. We are ahead of Germany in overall progress points, 94 between Vicky and the UK, over Germany and Otto von Bismarck with 78 progress points. Moving on to the next round, and this is another interesting item. We did pretty well with the Chinese. However, Queen Vicky and the UK had some problems there in Afghanistan, and we had this sizable army that invaded the country, of course, to bring enlightenment and civilization, and to keep the Russians away. However, they met with disaster. Looks like they were goofing around too much with their horse racing, cricket, ice skating, and especially mixing with the local ladies, and that's not a good thing. So at the end of the day, we have one guy come back, and that's Dr. Bryden. Okay, now we look at the governance panel again. We have a GDP of 257. That translates into 12 tokens. We have 2 tokens, of course, for Mr. Brunel, and we did receive 3 royalty tokens. That gives us 13 tokens. Germany has 9 tokens, France has 8, US has 4. Looks like our domain string points haven't changed in this round. So let's work with our 13 tokens. So we'll do here in transportation, we'll pay 1 royalty to the Frenchies. That's okay, we can pay for them. And we have 8 tokens left over. What do we do with them? Let's get ambitious and let's pay 1 token to the Germans for the base technology for the telegraphy system. And let's see if that gamble pays off. And it does. So again, we win 5 breakthroughs. And here they are. Underwater tunnel. Our advisor was instrumental in this one, Isambard Kingdom Brunel, and with his father, Mark Brunel. Airplane model. Ocean-going screw-propelled ship. Again, our great one, Mr. Brunel, was involved in this effort. Telegraphy system. Okay, this requires a little more analysis, and we will get into that short right now. Based on earlier breakthroughs, Samuel Morse transmits a message over copper wire from the Senate wing of the U.S. Capitol to Baltimore. This initiates what has been later called the Victorian Internet. Morse works with Leonard Gale, a chemistry professor, and Alfred Vail, a former student and toolmaker. That's Gale and Vail. Vail creates this telegraph key. Morse and Vail develop a code that consists of a short signal, or dot, and a long one, a dash. In the next half century, telegraph lines will circle the world. One observer exclaims, "Time and space have been completely annihilated." That sounds big, and it is big. And in this run, we did very well, especially getting the telegraphy system. We got 20 progress points to 5 for the U.S., 4 for France, and only 3 for Germany. And here we are at the end of round 7. Today we played rounds 6 and 7 of 31 rounds. Queen Vicky and the UK continue to expand their empire of progress. Next time we will move into round 8. In this video, we see more breakthroughs related to our legendary advisor, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. We especially focused on the launch of the electromagnetic telegraph. In this regard, we highly recommend a book by Tom Standage, The Victorian Internet. Telegraphy and the railways will incredibly expand the horizons of humanity. If you enjoy this show, please indicate a like and subscribe to our channel. Please reach out to us with your questions and comments at arrowofprogress.com. It is available on Google Play. See you later.